What is going on, Carlos? Happy
Happy
Young
hump
Beard
day.
live stream
Oh yeah, that too. We could call it that.
Wednesday. Look at you
Yes,
dangling with
happy
your
Wednesday.
microphone.
Huh?
Look at you dangling with a microphone.
Yeah,
We haven't been here for the past 20 minutes.
I know. But he gets
Thank
out
you.
of position. He moves. He's got legs.
I'm excited for this. Talking about the worst beard styles. I bet you we're going to have the exact same ones. What one do you think?
We'll see.
Probably. We will see.
Probably.
I got a package here. I wanted to open it on the stream. I'm sure you know what it is.
I kind of think I know. It's either some new glass bottles.
Bottle,
Bottles, mate.
bottle, water.
Bottles.
You want bottle water?
Bottle water. I do not speak like that.
You're a little bit like it. Beard, if you guys have never ordered from Beard Brand before, this is kind of how the package comes. We use this, it's called Giammi paper. Nicely packaged. What do we got here?
New colognes there, huh?
It smells
like paper. Yeah.
You're right. Ghost Tracer.
I haven't got any.
What we got?
Not even on the way yet. 4 Vice.
What do you think these are?
Well, there's a growth. And black sails.
Black sails. And last but not least, Desert Road. Now I got to smell all these. I want to rank them.
Rocky Road. Desert.
This one does remind me of Will's Chisos. You know, Chisos's food shop.
The shop.
Mm-hmm.
Smell of leather and
a lot of leather. But in the EDP, it actually comes out not as heavy on the leather. All right, Ghost Tracer.
Yeah, I need to get Keith to send me some of those.
Ghost Tracer's nice. It's like our new cleanest scent, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's for those who like a clean, fresh, crisp fragrance, Ghost Tracer's your one. 4 Vices. I've been wearing 4 Vices a lot, so I kind of 4 Vices is nice.
Yeah, I can't wait to smell it on a cologne. Is there a bit more? Is there more to it than?
Yeah, again, it's everything's just a little like sharper. It cuts through a little bit more clear. And last but certainly not least, Black Sails, everyone's favorite. Yeah. I almost feel like I don't know if it's being too close to the desert road, but I almost feel like I smell a hint of chocolate in there, which is kind of weird.
Sound like the whiskey guy now.
Yeah.
Into chocolate.
Yeah.
Some caramelized oranges.
Yeah, so we launched that on Friday. I'm curious how they are selling in terms of like which is the most popular. Maybe you guys in the comments can put what you think is the most popular. I'm going to pull up the sales by fragrance on my end since Friday, and I will let you know. But Carlos, you can kind of make your guesses too.
Yeah, I will do. Boy, I can also pull it up.
Well, don't pull it up. Don't cheat.
What was I going to say?
All right, so we got 4 of them. There's
I wanted to know if how many people took advantage of getting the 4.
Yeah, the 4-pack. So they're pretty similar numbers. They're not like wildly, like one's doing 10 times the amount of everything else. But yeah, we'll do it based on units sold. So in order of units sold, how would you think they're selling?
Units.
Yeah.
Like, how many?
Because they're not all the same price. Desert Road's a little lower.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Make your guess.
Oh, you want me to guess now? I was reading
Yeah,
the comments.
you guess. Yes, yeah, you guess.
Okay, so per fragrance.
Yeah, the 4. Just the 4 we launched.
So Black Sails, we sold.
You don't have to guess the units. Just rank them 1 to 4.
Okay, that's easy.
Is it though?
I mean, well, it's easier to say. Right, so we got Black Sails, Desert Road, 4 Vices, and Desert and Ghost Races. So I would say Ghost Racer number 1, Desert Road number 2, 4 Vices number 3, and Black Sails number 4.
You got none of them right.
Jesus.
You got it.
Okay, my second guess will go then Black Sails will number 1. Is that right?
Black Sails is number 1, yeah. I'll just give you that answer.
I think I know the order then now.
No, you might not.
Well, I kind of thought that would have been the case. A lot of people would buy that because, I went from, I think, my choice.
Oh, your choice was what? Ghost Tracer, 4 Vices?
Yeah. For me, Ghost Racer and Desert Road are on par at the moment. Until I get them and smell them, I'll make the decision which one I think is.
Yeah. What was your ranking again? No, you did Ghost Racer, Desert Road, 4 Vices, Black Sails.
Yeah.
So what is do you have a second guess, or you want me to just tell you?
Oh, do you want me to guess again? I thought people were guessing in the comments, but
yeah, we only got
Black Sails, and then 4 Vices, Desert Road, and Ghost Racer. No. Black Sails.
You only got one right.
Which one? The Black Sails.
Yeah, Black Sails. I'm actually surprised. It's quite a bit different than what I expected.
Okay.
In terms of
so Black Sails, Ghost Racer, Desert Road, and 4 Vices. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I was surprised by that. Ghost Tracer's number 2, followed by Desert Road, and then 4 Vices. I'm surprised 4 Vices at the bottom.
I'm surprised Black Sails is at the top.
Black Sails, they love it.
I know that was my bottom one, but yeah, Mike's saying it smells nicer than the EDP. So
if you get this 4-pack, it's really nice because it really does feel like 4 significantly different fragrances. Like, some of them in the past kind of have, similar vibes, maybe. Like if you got Temple Smoke, Bold Fortune, 4 Vices, they're all different.
They're different, but
similar kind of vibe.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
Whereas
I agree.
when you go with Ghost Racer, Desert Road, Black Sails, and Four Vices, you are getting 4 distinctly different
Very different
fragrances
yeah.
in all different ways. So, like, if you like the more kind of bold fortune, mellow, sweet, that's like the Desert Road. If you like clean and crisp and fresh, we really don't have anything else like that. Ghost Tracer's going to hit it. The Four Vices, you guys know what Four Vices smells like. It's been around. It is kind of more of that. I would say almost like a blend between Temple Smoke and Old Money, maybe with a little more powdery notes to it.
I
And
thought it
then
was weed, cocaine, whiskey, and what else? Money.
Yeah.
Gambling.
Stir them all in there.
Four Vices. That mustache is ridiculous.
Is that mine or yours? I don't know. We both have one.
But also ridiculous in a good way or in a bad way.
Yeah, well, you don't know. It's like, man, it's like that most recent video we uploaded to the Beard Brand channel. It just my poor nephew is just getting
murdered,
slaughtered in the comments, and we should know better. We know that people don't like, especially aggressive mullets. Like there's one thing where it's like kind of a blended modern mullet, and there's another thing where it's like I'll call that like a dirty mullet.
Yeah.
Where it's intentionally hard transitions, and then like he shaved on a freaking line on the side, so like clearly it's not the type of mullet you go to wear at an interview. It's one for him, which makes a lot of sense. Like he's in the music scene, so like being around a lot of other musicians and artists, it's going to be that kind of style is going to mesh well with him. But man, our audience, not fans.
Yeah, but looking back now, I'm gonna change it. I think the title probably didn't help either, because blind, like sort of a blind date. But
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna change that title. I was gonna do it today, but then got caught up on the TikTok thing, changing a couple of things.
This will be a fun episode talking about the worst beard styles.
Well, that comment, that mustache is ridiculous. We don't.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the mustache is on it. I think we already talked about it, but I think we're going to have you and I have pretty similar takes on things. So hopefully we have something a little bit different between the two of us. Shall we just get right into it? This is what people are here for. All right, you want to go first?
Sure. So pull up my first images.
Let me download all these. Downloading them. This is an interesting one. Download this. Download. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, man.
Neil Babbitt. Come on, Neil Babbitt. Tell us what's the ridiculous about whose mustache? Mine or Eric's? Is he good ridiculous or bad ridiculous? Is he one of the worst beard styles of 2026? I'm curious
also. We'll have to compare the differences we did AI prompts because when you're talking about negative stuff, you don't want to pull up real images of real people and throw them under the bus. So I had some issues with AI generating the type of content that I was wanting.
I was 7 it was difficult. It was very difficult for me to get the AI images to do it.
Okay, I'm pulling them up based on the image name.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah.
So it'll be in order of the numbers.
Hey, don't worry, dude. Like, that's okay, man. Not everybody gotta like my mustache. I can live with that, bro. You don't have to feel bad. It's just your opinion. All good.
Okay.
My wife doesn't like it either. Only I like it. But I don't think it's weak though. I think it's pretty thick and strong.
Okay, what is this one?
Okay, you pulled them up in the wrong order.
I told you I was. I told you I was going to pull them up in the order.
Of what I wrote.
No, I said of the order of the name of the files.
Okay, so that doesn't.
You want me to rearrange them?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me rearrange all these. Killing me, Carlos. This guy, number one.
That's just the bonus one.
This one,
that's
right?
the one. I want to start with those. So
okay, this guy.
Yeah, these I see a few of these around, and I'm like, man, and young people as well. I see some older dudes, especially dudes with very round face. They just have like this thing around the chin, the chin strap. That one you can hardly see. I was really bad, but it's there. Yeah, man. I don't see. I can't even tell you, man, what's appealing in these. It makes no sense on a beard style, like just having that tiny bit. I think with any face shape, it just makes no sense.
I used to rock that style.
Yeah, we had this
conversation. I've got some old photos of it. You know, I think it's a style that a lot of guys are going to rock when they don't feel confident about their mustache. So they think about like, how do I grow a beard style without a mustache? You know, the chin strap is that option.
Yeah. And you can pull the next one up, which you kind of, it's for me in the family of this one, which again, not that one. This is the same sort of stuff. But the next one is also in the same family, man. It's
I'm assuming you're going to mean this one.
Yes, which is the God.
This is the whaler beard.
Well, you can call it Amish beard if you like, but short.
Well, the Amish beard is actually more of like leaving your whole face. So like the Amish beard would not grow this part. It would pretty much just be everything down below.
Also, I mean, these chin strap, I call these sort of neck beards and chin straps. These are beards for me. I mean, you see this a lot, especially in MMA at the moment. There's a lot of these.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, dude, what are you thinking about? From to white to black, everyone is doing it, and it does not look cool to me. A beard without a mustache, a beard without a mustache is weird. Apart from if you can pull off the Wolverine beard, that looks dope. If you can pull it off. Apart from that, like, imagine if you did this to your beard.
Yeah.
How ridiculous that is.
You know, you and me, that was my list too, is basically the whaler beard. I'm not a big fan of the whaler beard. Having a big beard, even having a big beard with a really short mustache, I feel like is not a good go-to. If you're going to grow a big beard, plan on growing an equally sized mustache. If you're not capable of having a mustache go over your lips, then maybe a shorter beard is going to be an option for you. In my opinion, I just find them unbalanced. Just, I don't know, worst. It's the worst. I don't see much or any redeeming aspects to it.
Yeah.
And I agree. Like, I didn't add the chin strap. That was not one of mine. But I can see how, the chin strap is really kind of a similar vibe. It's a beard without a mustache. Like, I just feel like the mustache is almost like an anchor on a beard.
Yes. like I said, for me, the only beard without a mustache that makes sense is the Wolverine.
Yeah.
Anything else, I think where it starts is the mustache. The mustache is the main thing of any beard style, apart from that one.
Yeah.
The rest for me, that's not a beard. That's just a weird. That's just weird.
All right. So you got your first two. I'm going to skip over to me because again, I think we share the same take on basically the second worst style, where and that is going to be, my photos are quite a bit different than your photos, but they're
This guy almost reminded me of a mixture of slash yeah, well.
So like my next style is going to be basically the over manicured beard, especially if you're using any kind of like, dye on your beard to have very sharp lines. I think that is not a style to go for right now.
It looks exactly as it looks there. Fake.
Yeah. It looks fake. Yeah. It looks like it's either painted on, and sometimes it is literally painted on.
Yeah.
And it can be different styles. It can be different lengths. It can be like when you come in and you like really sculpt this area away, you leave like the pen line or like the trim line. It's just,
yeah,
a beard should be a little bit natural in my, like there's a balance, I think. And I'm foreshadowing to my third style, which is different than your next style, but yours were like kind of the same thing. So
the
like
same thing. Yeah, that's the same shit. I was just gonna
like
talk
just
about. It's just ridiculous, man.
an over manicured. You have like I don't know if anyone's really. I think this is more of like a AI hallucination. I don't think anyone's really doing that, but it's funny how
but I kept that just to show how ridiculous can be.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's funny because like we basically also generated almost the exact same examples where, like this has that little lineup on it. I don't know where that is. I know we've even produced some content where we've left some of that shave cream on there for that lineup.
It's not.
Let me see here, and then I think that's. Am I missing one? No.
But it's
I mean,
funny
you,
how AI,
you have one that kind of looks normal. Like what is the issue with this?
That one kind of looks all right to me. It's it kind of looks slightly, it's a bit lined in there, but it's not a sharp, crazy line. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that beard. He's got a patchy beard, so that's it. It's not.
I mean, this appears like non-intentional. I don't know what your prompt was, but this appears like it's just kind of the patches do come in here.
Yeah,
it's a little straight line, but it's not. To me, like this kind of.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
It grows how it would grow.
Yeah, I'm okay with that beard. That's I don't know why I still sent you that image, to be honest.
Yeah. This poor guy, man, he has so many different styles where you're just hammering him. Like,
I know, he kept giving me the same guy. And I was like, is this a real guy? Kind of gives me Slice vibes a little bit.
Yeah. So I let me see here. I think I got one more. This was my this is probably like this is the thumbnail image generation. This is probably the best of the worst, I would say. And probably the most common example where, it's really faded.
This is
that really straight, perfect line. And then, the very straight, perfect line there. In my opinion, like over faded, like too tight here and too long here. So it's just
I call these the sports people's beard because I see this in basketball, I see in football and soccer, especially if a sport with a ball. I see. I see a lot of these beards.
The beard for people who like balls.
Balls, yeah.
They, I think it's a barber's favorite beard too, because a barber loves fading. You know, they love the precision, and he's got a nice haircut, a nice faded haircut. And I think there is this temptation as a barber to just basically perfect it, you know, and leave the with the client looking, you know, absolutely, you know, perfect. But I think perfection is actually like there's a point of diminishing returns. You want to look good, but the minute you start looking like you're over manicured, as Neil's talking about, then all of a sudden you lose a little bit of masculinity, in my opinion.
I agree. But then again, I've been there. I over manicured before. I've done that mistake.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Over
there's
groomed.
well, I think again, this
I'll
is
say.
2026. This is
Yeah.
not, you know, 5 years ago where I think that style of beard would be more in style. Like I think we'll do a video on hairstyles for 2026 and maybe like the worst hairstyles for 2026. But I've definitely seen a shift away from these like fades and manicured and executive cuts to the more like Timothy Chalamet kind of flowing hair. And you know, we've moved away from the mullets, but I still think like the curtains and the bangs are in there, the shags, the longer hair. So like this movement of men just being really put together is kind of moved along. Now your last one is kind of an interesting one. I'm surprised you brought this in here.
Why are you surprised? I see quite a few. That's why.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's why I put it there. Not quite like that, but I see it's a goatee, a bit of a mustache, and then a braided long beard. I see loads of them. Especially guys that have a guitar and are playing guitar as I walk through the park, or a guy's jumping on a rope. I see it seriously. It's like maybe it's the same guy, but
yeah, System of a Down, right? Didn't that guy rock that beard?
Yeah.
I feel like it's like a 1990s.
This one is actually probably the best one I've seen, but the ones I've seen are not this great.
Yeah.
AI.
What don't you like about it? Do you just feel like it's dated? Is it?
One is ancient. It's Viking thing, and I don't know. It just does not look cool to me. Beards, when you start making braids and stuff, it's just not for me. Unfortunately, you see other people doing with their long beard, long ass beards doing that.
I think a long beard with like a big, thick French braid looks good.
Yeah, not my cup of tea, but I don't judge. This one I do.
The whole video.
This one I do. The long big ass beards I don't really judge. I don't mind.
Okay.
But these here I judge.
Yeah, and then just like sideburns.
What you're thinking? What made you? I don't know if these people do it because they can't grow much beardy, and then they grow a long ass goatee, and then they think, okay, so I'm just gonna braid it or something like that. I don't know. Might be the case.
Yeah.
But I would just like, for example, on this guy, if he just cut that off, it would look all right.
Yeah. So just the goatee.
Yeah, just that braided thing.
This side, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a fair option, and like you said, it's one that's pretty common in America. So mine is kind of my last one is a little probably in line with I wouldn't say what our viewers watch, but is pretty common, I think, and that is basically an unkempt long beard.
I nearly went for that, but you know what? I thought you would, so I was like, I'm not going for that. That's why I went for the braided one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it's if you're going to grow a longer beard, you have to come in with expectations that it's going to take a little bit of work to to look good. Now, it's not to say it has to be absolutely perfect, because no beard, especially when it gets long, is going to be perfect. But I do think it requires finding like that optimal length. Like in regards to this guy here, like I would probably be trimming to right about here.
Yeah, because it's
Cut
already
off those
split.
stray ends, and I would do a slight taper, not a fade, but just like a gradual transition down to here. And again, we'll shoot for like a natural kind of end. Even his mustache is fine, but I would probably just try to style the mustache rather than leaving the mustache. And then, in this AI generation, they gave him messy hair too. It's like, dude, like if
This is a very common beard in Austin, Texas, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I see so many dudes, man, like this, and I'm like, dude, you got so many cool barbershops here in Austin, especially the one on East Street.
And I think there's if you're growing out for the year, which is something we've done a lot of videos of, and this is probably a problem that I've had in the past as well. It's like I've made a lot of these mistakes, and it's probably why I feel like they need to be added to the list for me. Is like you can grow out and make it look good during the whole journey, and just like enjoy the journey as it looks good. Yeah, I mean, technically, if you trim here, you're losing a couple, like 2 or 3 inches, but everybody's going to see a beard trimmed here and know that you're more put together than here, where you've got random flyaways. You got 1 or 2 beard hairs that's growing long, and everybody's just looking at it's like that one nose hair that's coming out, or the eyebrow hair or something that's super long, and people just like fixate on it. So if your beard is long, like don't be afraid to go into the barber and get that taken care of.
Yeah, I like, honestly, this must be a European thing. I don't see those in US. I think it's the other way around.
Is he talking about the braided beards?
Oh, the braided beards. Then I don't know. Yeah, I thought you was talking about this beard.
Yeah, I think
the braided beard, most probably. I think it's a British thing. I don't. Oh, and maybe Dutch. Dutch people also do that kind of stuff, actually.
Yeah, but this one, the dumpster beard.
That's a cool name. That's it. Hey, dude, you got a dumpster beard.
I mean, there's certainly plenty of, like, if you're homeless, all right, well, I'll give you a pass. Like, yeah, but
I've seen homeless with better beards.
Yeah, I mean, I think the one guy who can pull off this look is who do you know what I'm going to say?
Nobody. I don't care. You're going to say nobody can pull off that beard.
There's one guy who can pull that off.
I think I know who you're talking about, but I don't think he looks cool. I actually didn't think you were going to come up with this guy.
Like, he's the only guy who has the ability to pull off.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not as bad as that guy, but it's still. I don't think he looks good. I think people made him.
I don't think he looks good either. But like Rick Rubin's just because he has so much like aura around him, like it kind of like plays into the aura of Rick Rubin, in my opinion.
Who's that guy that does the breathing stuff? What's his name again? Hoff? No, is it Hoff?
Wim Hof?
Yeah, pull him up, please. God, I
mean, his looks pretty good.
Yeah, it was more his hair. I was thinking he's like got long balding hair. I think
his beard's right on point. Actually,
his beard is really good. Yeah, saw him on TV the other day.
Is he still relevant?
He was on TV the other day, so I'm assuming so.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like now. That's what I saw.
Yeah. Braided goatee.
Maybe more gray.
So like this vibe.
Yeah, I see that type of guy with 2 and the 1.
Like
Oh,
that.
wow. It's Pirates of fucking Caribbean.
Yeah, I mean, who was a System of a Down?
System of
I feel
Down.
like that was
Yeah, he had
Walker,
the
yeah.
long ass one. Yeah.
He didn't braid it though. He just kind of did mini ties.
Yeah, they have like goatees.
Yeah, I mean, the goatee in general, I feel like I don't know when it's going to come back. Like it feels like it was such a big thing in the 90s. Like there's got to be eventually a movement where it comes back in style.
It depends
The
on the
circle
country.
beard.
I still see goatees in Europe.
But I mean, I think they're still common. You know, who's Dave Ramsey? Does he have it? Like when I think of the circle beard, yeah, this is what I think of. Kind of like Dave Ramsey. Not that like I don't think it's offensive. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it makes the worst category. But I also don't think it's like currently in 2026 something that's stylish or desirable. And I think eventually, like everything goes in circles, eventually I think the goatee will become cool again. Like
Yeah.
I
I
just
mean,
don't know.
that first picture that you showed David Beckham with that looked fake to
Yeah.
me, but
Yeah.
he did wear that stuff for a little bit, like the French kind of goatee. That's how I describe it, because the
Yeah. I mean,
the
that would be
Musketeers,
Musketeer beard
yeah,
or
the
something like that.
Musketeers used to wear that all the time.
It's a slightly different version of the
Yeah, it's
goatee.
just there, and the mustache.
I mean, maybe the beard goatee or beard stash esque kind of vibe where you have a little bit of stubble, like what
That's a scruffy goatee.
what's his name, Tom Hardy's
Tom
wearing
Hardy.
here, scruffy goatee, yeah, scruffy goat.
Scruffy goat.
We had that as one of
Yeah.
our
I know.
options. I feel like that's a style that could work. And even if you can't grow well, maybe something like that where it's disconnected.
Yeah, you see a lot of these around. These
Yeah.
type of beards, you see them around because in younger people, because they can't grow a full beard yet.
Yeah.
So you see a lot of those. So I see a lot of those around.
I don't think that's a bad style. I wouldn't be in my.
No, I don't either. My
But
brother
again, like
grew up that
the
style.
circle beard,
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Think
That's,
it'll ever come back?
I don't know. I won't be the one bringing it back.
No, you
No.
might be.
I think you have to be a particular guy. Yeah, that's cool. I would wear that. That is fake. I think that was fake. Yeah, there looks more natural. That looks like someone painted it on.
I mean, Chris Pine makes the circle beard look all right, but
Look good, yeah. But then again, he's
it's
a
stunning. He'll
particular.
make anything.
Yeah, he's a particular good looking guy.
So I don't know. There you have it. The worst beard styles of 2026 that people actually wear. Not just like the made up ones like the neck beard that, let's be real, nobody's wearing a neck beard. And
What, that thing just there?
yeah. I mean, let me show you.
Yeah, and we talked about this before.
Neck beard.
Neck beard.
I think we have a blog article, but like this style where it's legit grown on the beard. Nobody's actually doing that. You know, maybe if they shave
I
off their
never
beard
seen
once.
it. I never seen it. So.
And there are people who, you know, like this right here. This beard is just terrible.
Yeah.
Never grow a beard
Why is
like
that
that.
there? What did you Google for that to be there?
Neck beard, yeah. We have
Oh my.
we have a neck beard article.
Oh, that's beardbrand.com. I see. Why is my picture on a neck beard?
You got one. Let's see here. Do we have any examples? Yeah, we don't have any images on this article, but
Look at that mustache.
here we go. Like this. Nobody's rocking that seriously.
No.
And there's some like other what do they call like the lemur tail or the cat tail beard?
That would be cool if that guy was bald. Just had that thing around his neck.
Like nobody's grown this kind of stuff for real.
The concept beards they called, right? Google concept beard, see what you comes up. I saw some dollar sign ones on this guy and the Batman logo. Well, the bat. Let me see if I can find that image.
Like these are cool works of art.
Let me see.
But nobody's doing any of this.
I mean, they do them for the competitions. That's it.
Yeah.
Where's that beard, man?
Freaking crazy. I mean, that's a work of art, in my opinion. Like, if you can do that with your beard,
I'm gonna send you an image.
That is just absolutely phenomenal. The type of work to do something like that blows my mind.
Conceptual beards, man.
Conceptual beard.
Look at them ones that I just slacked you.
Conceptual beards.
Yeah, those two there. That's the image I just sent you. That's nuts, man.
Yeah. But again, nobody's growing that stuff. Here you go.
There he is. Look. There he is, man.
All right. So we know the worst beards. What else is going on?
What we going on Beard Brand that we haven't talked about last week? I think we did. We talked about everything. We working on Bold Fortune deodorant.
Bold Fortune deodorant. That's already out, man. You can grab it at beardbrand.com.
Winter, May.
What kind of salesman are you?
North Winter. Yeah, that's all I've been wearing. I've got nothing else.
Oh yeah. I like North Winter.
I put everything in storage, my furniture and everything else a few weeks ago. So all I've been wearing is North Winter stuff. That's what I had on me. Well, actually, I got some stuff that arrived the other day, but that's for the barbershop. So
yeah, I think it's of these new 4 fragrance releases, I think it's pretty tough. Like, I would almost recommend you get the 4-pack. Speaking of which,
4-pack.
So if you go into, I don't even know how to get there. Let's see.
We're gonna get 6-pack. Work harder.
Yeah. So we build this out. This is a new thing that we launched. Basically, you can come in here. We've got 30% off that you can get, and you get to choose. Like if you like black sails. You
can buy 4, or you can.
You could also do 3 in 1, and then you could really just do a 4-pack of all the same fragrance if you wanted to get a 30% discount on the order. So we just built this out and launched it with our new fragrances launched. But if you're building a 4-pack, you come in here, you got 8 different options. If I'm doing it, I'm going to come in. I really do think 4 Vices is an everyday great one. I've had Temple Smoke is also kind of the same one. I would do um I kind of like Desert Road too. And then
I would do the 4 new ones for me.
yeah, and Ghost Tracer, I think. I mean, you could do Black Sails here instead of Temple Smoke. It kind of depends what you want, like um, I cannot read that. I'm illiterate. Um,
Someone just whispered what the comment was.
yeah, Carlos. We've got someone behind the stream that's just telling me stuff. So I'm excited for this.
Production is in my
The
ear.
builder. Jenny put this out.
I think this is really cool now. I love this. This was
4
really
fragrances for 130. I mean, that's what most people are paying just for one fragrance. So you're able to get a 4-pack. Really, what is that? $60 off. Pretty good deal, in my opinion. So we've got that going on. Getting the 4-pack. You should grow your long beard. I just trimmed mine up for a wedding I went to on Friday.
Yeah, I had mine trimmed on Saturday, and then I wanted to go for wet shave, but the place I went, they don't do wet shaves, which is weird. 4 barbers, none of them does a wet shave, so they went with the foilers.
Really, foilers?
Yeah, it didn't look good, but I was like, oh, it just goes, doesn't matter.
Yeah, Drift Fox is one of the guys that I kind of want to warn about. Like, it is tempting to kind of trim your mustache. I get the pain of it getting in your sandwich. If you do trim up your mustache, my recommendation is to keep the beard relatively short. I do think it's kind of odd to have like a really trimmed mustache here and then really long edges on the end.
Yeah,
Do you agree with that? Or?
I still get like, for example, when I eat my yogurt in the morning, I still get it on my mustache somehow. It's hard not to, and it's trimmed.
Let me see if I can pull up an example of a poorly trimmed mustache. Basically, it kind of looks like there's a disconnect where it's like a straight line here, and then you have like longer curls on the end. I'm looking on here, but all these generally look pretty good. Let's see. Full. Look at that guy. Good looking dude. This guy's kind of got a short beard and a big mustache, or short mustache.
And a big beard.
Big beard. I got jaundice here, apparently. Jeez. What's he doing my photo? There's your boy. Have you talked to Willem in a while?
I haven't talked to him or seen in a long time.
That's wild. I don't know if he naturally curls that.
I don't really go on social media. My personal that much.
There's your goatee style you don't like. Yeah, I can't really find an example. Is this it? Maybe kind of like this. What they do is you trim it to this length here, and then like these edges get like super long. And yeah. I would say ideally if you could do some kind of like taper where basically rather than going hard line and down, you're doing kind of like a swoop on the end. So it's still pretty short right in the center part, but it goes a little longer, and that will give you a lot of room to play with as you eat as well. So kind of a tip, in my opinion. No buzzer trim. Okay. Yeah. I agree. No mustache or trim back to nothing. We got any Q&A? Oh, I've been forgetting to put like, well, new colognes just dropped. Get them at Beard Brand. We already alluded to that. But if you have any questions, now's a good time to ask. We'll open it up for questions. Last 10 minutes of the live stream. Hope you guys have been doing well, talking about the worst beard styles of 2026 that people are still wearing for whatever reason. They don't watch our videos, really. I mean, it's kind of crazy because you'll see like Beard Brand customers come into the barber shop, and they just always have good style. Like you can kind of tell the difference between a Beard Brand customer and a non-Beard Brand customer out in the street.
No questions, man.
This was a cool beard that we had. We took this photo. Stumptown, is it Stump Coffee or something like that? Barista. He's got a killer look, in my opinion. Like,
yeah, that's
that's perfection to like a big beard. Like, notice how
well-done.
big his mustache is relative to the beard. Good balance.
Yeah,
Not everyone can grow a mustache like that. So
you can.
I can, but I can't grow a beard like that, which is the downside.
Yeah.
So he's got the ability to rock both.
Dude, my t-shirts keep getting stuck to the back of the chair. It's driving
You're
me crazy.
sweating so much.
Yeah. I'm not even sweating anymore. I think the temperature's gone down.
Do you think like super long beards will come back in style?
I think some people will keep them, yeah, but I'm not sure. Everything comes back in style at some point, so who knows? I just think new generations, their beards are looking weak, though.
Not enough testosterone,
huh? I'm not sure if they're going to be able to. That's the thing.
Gotta get them going to war or building some railroads or something, right?
Well, war is coming. But we are at war.
Well, let's not go down that rabbit hole of conversation. But yeah, I do think there is a. It's funny because you'll look at it like, who is it? Sean Connery. Sean Connery, 30.
Got some questions, mate. Desert Road. I mean, we have people. You're gonna vote, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then maybe depends. You got your chance to vote for it.
So this is like Sean Connery at 30. Well, I don't know if this is his exact age at 30, but he generally looked like this, like worn skin, receding hairline. But you get most 30-year-olds now, and they look like freaking 18-year-old boys. Yeah, so these 4 releases, Ghost Tracer, Desert Road, Black Sails, and 4 Vices, are all limited exclusively to the EDP. We are going to do another vote to fill in the last spot in our lineup of full stuff. So all 4 of these will be available to vote, along with the 4 limited edition fragrances that we're going to be launching throughout the year. So there'll be 8 fragrances, and only one of them will become permanent. So it depends on what people like, what they're buying, and what they vote on. But that won't be until the end of the year or early next year, I think, based on how our launch schedule is going. Don't like the goatee. I'm kind of there with you. It's not my favorite style. I don't think it's necessarily a bad style. It's just not a preference of mine. And then, but Desert Road's a nice one, especially now in the EDP. I think it's a real nice one. I'm excited to get these in people's hands and see what the reviews are like for the new fragrances that we launch and how people like them or don't like them. I think they'll. I mean, I think they'll dig them. They'll especially dig them if they bought the beard oil in the past and they know what they're getting. What was your beard like when you were 18 years old?
Oh, I think I sent a picture to Eric of mine the other day. Let me see.
I don't think you had a beard then.
Oh no, I didn't send. Well, yeah, none of them. I was 18 anyway. I was 15.
I don't know if I have.
You can see a little bit of my chin on that 15 one, but nothing really.
Yeah.
Shaves.
Basically, for me, I didn't give my mustache a chance, so I was just rocking the chin strap. So I don't know what real potential I had, but at 18, I really didn't have much of anything. Like I was a late bloomer. I had just barely hit puberty at that point.
18, I had beard, but it wasn't this full. It was more kind of patchy almost. My mustache was weak-ish. And I remember I didn't have beard here for a while, but I had like beard here. And then it just filled up everywhere. Was that rubbing chicken shit on it? It's just like made it.
How do you think we are? That's always what's curious. I bet you, Carlos, you're probably going to get like a 65.
Yeah.
Because I assume this guy's 18 years old, a young guy. He's going to
2008.
How old he's going to think. Yeah, is that when he was born? So 2008.
I don't know, but could be.
2026. Yeah, that would be 18 years old. So, you know what you're doing in 2008.
Dude, I was homeless. I was homeless.
Living on the streets.
Yeah, I was living. I had a beard then, a big beard, and fucking yeah, dude. Yeah, I was homeless. 2008, rough. That was a rough year. 2008.
Yeah.
That was. I died 3 or 4 times in 2008.
Did you really? Yeah,
I did. Yeah, was brought back to life. Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got fired in 2008 as well. Lost my job.
2007, 8 were not good years for me.
Yeah, you're 45 now, right? Or did you turn 46?
I turned 46 in Feb.
Yeah, so I'm 44.
I'm near the 50 now.
You average us out, and we're 45 years old. You nailed it.
Yeah.
Guy knows the ages. We no longer look young, Carlos, either.
I can't tell people ages anymore. Very well, depends. Newer kids.
What are your thoughts on the friendly mutton chops?
It depends on the person. For me, but not my favorite at all. I've done the lammy mutton chops before.
Yeah,
not bad, but not something that I kept. I think I kept them for a joke for a little while. Same with the over-in. I kept it for a few days just as a joke, as I was seeing people and stuff, to give people a laugh. Yeah, that.
got the whaler kind of look there. Where is that? Is that in Austin?
No, that's in a guy that I know. He sells like classic cars, and he sells a lot of American stuff. So we went there for a photo shoot.
Yeah, I mean, I think the mutton chops, I don't know. I don't think anybody's really seriously wearing it, to be honest.
He looks like a serial killer. The bald guy. Ooh, he could do some damage.
side profile. You don't want to mess with that guy.
Nah. You'd be asleep in bed and he's like this, and you wake up, you're like, oh fuck. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I want to rock a mutton chops, in my opinion. I don't think anybody's seriously doing it. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Just see-through thin beard. Yeah, you know, like, I don't know. I've always also been of the camp, like, grow what you got. You know, whatever you do decide to do it with confidence rather than doing it for other people.
I mean, end of the day, yeah.
End of the day,
you just gotta live with it.
Yeah, you're the one who spends 100% of the time with you. So do what you want to do, man. All right, let's wrap it up. I got to eat lunch. Take a call.
And, I gotta go and eat dinner. All right, people.
This has been another
thank you very much.
Live stream. Maybe we'll talk about hair next time. See you next week. Cheers.
Hasta la vista.
Keep on growing.
Hasta la vista, mein Freund.